The definition of asexuality is not, it actually has nothing to do with sex. It has to do with attraction and the lack of sexual attraction. There's a difference between attraction and behavior. Asexuality is kind of like an umbrella term, so there are variations within the term. One thing that I've discovered is that there are a group within the asexual community who are AAA, and by that I mean asexual, aromantic, and agender, which, I am. One thing that's kind of important to point out is that there's a difference between like sexual attraction and aesthetic attraction. I can still look at a person and be like, whoa, their face is really symmetrical and they're really good looking. It's just that it doesn't do anything for me. I don't get off on it. Ever since I started really like immersing myself in the asexual community, I've learned about, like different types of attraction. I've mentioned, sexual attraction, aesthetic attraction, romantic attraction is also one thing. Romanticism, like by definition, is a really, really hard thing to define because sexuality and romanticism have often been kind of mixed together, but people within the LGBTQIA community have started to dissect sexuality and romanticism a lot more. Some people might think that we're overcomplicating things, but then again, you kind of allow more people to really dissect themselves and really find themselves, because maybe they like having sex with all genders, but they would prefer to be in a relationship with only one of them. And the definition of that would be pansexual and, let's say, homoromantic. And you would use the same prefixes, so homoromantic, heteroromantic, biromantic, panromantic, aromantic. And if we would separate those definitions, people who are heterosexual could actually maybe experiment a bit more. I think everyone would benefit from kind of questioning, what do I want, like in a sexual way, but also in a romantic way. The norm that tells you that you're supposed to be in a monogamous, sexual, and romantic relationship, and that's the goal in life. That's like the epitome of happiness. And if you don't feel happy from that, if you don't want that in life, you're less human. There's so many things to life that gives you happiness, that makes you human, that is not sex, sexual attraction, and romantic attraction.